Weston Super Mare, starting point for the Bristol Channel powerboat race, one of the 3 major powerboating events sponsored by Wills. This year there's a record entry, 33 power craft competing in 5 classes ranging from Class A, the smallest class, to Class E, with boats powered by twin 95 or 100 horsepower engines. Holidaymakers along the seafront anticipating thrills are attracted by the colourful hulls. By the rules of Class 3 racing, every entry has to carry a minimum of 2 licensed drivers. Points gained in the race count in the national championship. Maurice Hardy, driver of Wicked Lady. Bewitched, driven by Maurice Stone and Michael Hedford. And Avenger, Don Shedd's boat. Powerboating is a sport in which the drivers need a lot of nerve. They're usually sportsmen with a love of the sea in their veins. The race follows a well-chosen course. 2 laps of Western Bay for the crowd of watchers on the shore at Knightston Pier, then west to the lightship off Barry, up the Welsh side of the Bristol Channel to the Severn Bridge, and back to Weston Super Mare along the Somerset coast. Race day dawns bright and cheerful for the start. The conditions are calm with light winds, force 2. The first stage is 2 circuits in the bay around the island of Steepholm, and the field surges west, crashing and bouncing about with speeds already up in the 50s. Keith Horseman's Vertigo, a favourite to win. Polari, rounding Steepholm. Number 168, Bewitched, with Mike Hedford at the wheel. Maurice Stone is co-driver. The co-driver's duties are usually those of a navigator, and often it's the navigator's skill that wins the race. In 5th place at the moment is Wicked Lady, piloted by Maurice Hardy. At the end of the first circuit, there's a nasty swell in the bay. The boats head back to Weston and round the buoys for the 2nd circuit. Pontin go, thundering along, bound for Steepholm. The thrill of powerboat racing is made up of many things: the swell of the sea, roaring engines, flashing hulls, speed. Lying 3rd, Snarlin Marlin, last year's winner. Now the field is heading up the channel towards the Severn Suspension Bridge. There the sea is as flat as a pancake. 2nd at this stage, the high-flying Vertigo. Keith Horseman is duelling with Mike Hedford in Bewitched, who's gradually increasing her lead. Coming up to the turn at the Severn Bridge, Bewitched is neither bothered nor bewildered. As she turns for home without a rival in sight, Vertigo has dropped back to retire with a broken drive shaft. The nearest boat is several miles behind. Now it's a straight run back to Weston, hugging the Somerset coast. It's been a comfortable run for Bewitched, speeding to an easy victory. Past Knightston Pier with the end in sight. Up to the finish line at Grand Pier. And Bewitched completes the 80-mile course in 2 hours and 5 minutes, an average of about 42 miles an hour. A resounding win, rewarded by the presentation of the Bristol Channel Trophy and Wills Silverware.